So when will the next Nintendo Direct happen? What will Nintendo even show? Let's talk Nintendo Direct in today's video. How's it going, you wonderful people? It's Jay, and in today's video it's all about Nintendo Direct. What will Nintendo show, and when could it even happen? Now, in previous years Nintendo have held Directs in February/March, June and September, with the only exceptions being 2020 when they had sporadic Directs due to the pandemic, and last year where they skipped June and July and went straight into September. So the possibilities are pretty wild. My head is saying a dedicated Pikmin Direct in July, no June/July Nintendo Direct, and a Direct in September. But my heart is hoping that Nintendo will have a Direct in June/July and also a Direct in September. It's probably unlikely, to be honest, but it is wishful thinking. Either way, no matter when Nintendo decide to do the next big Direct, I'm sure it will happen sometime in the future. Let's take a look at 10 things we'd love to see in the next Nintendo Direct. When Nintendo announced those Game Boy games for the Nintendo Switch Online, fans were excited. This could pave the way for those original Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon games to be ported over to the Switch. Imagine being able to trade digitally online with friends. It would be such a retro, yet modern experience. Up until now, we've not had these RPG classics, and a Nintendo Direct could be the great way to showcase these. To be fair, for most fans it will probably be the one single announcement that really sells the show. Rumoured earlier this year, could we be getting a remake or HD port of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door? The GameCube venture was released almost 2 decades ago and is loved by fans of the series, considered one of the plumber's best tales. A port or remaster has been up there on fan lists for years now, and Nintendo really haven't shied away from the GameCube era either. With the second half of 2023 lacking those big hitters, could Thousand Year Door be a great way to satisfy your Nintendo cravings? Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong is here! With the Kong and his family having a big focus in the latest Mario movie, it's likely that we could be well having a brand new side-scrolling adventure on the Switch. If it were up to me, I would completely settle for a remake of the iconic classic Donkey Kong 64, but in reality a brand new 2.5D platformer from Retro Studios would really satisfy those banana cravings perfectly. It's been years since we've had new DK content, and having a late summer release for the Kongs would make so much sense. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is one of the best performing animated films ever. It still feels like a completely wild dream to see one of your favourite franchises up there on the big screen and everyone loving it. Illumination and Nintendo did an incredible job translating the game world to animation, and it could work the other way round. It's unlikely that we'll get the next big 3D Mario until the next big console release, but a new 4-player Mario co-op could be a great shout. Imagine playing as Peach, Mario, Toad, Luigi, and even Donkey Kong in these worlds inspired by the movie. Speaking of animated movies, could the rumoured Legend of Zelda movie be announced during a Nintendo Direct? Years back, the legendary father of Mario and Zelda, Shigeru Miyamoto, announced the Super Mario Bros. Movie with a simple logo. Could Miyamoto be doing the same thing for Zelda animation? The partnership between Nintendo and Illumination is strong, so the studio taking another franchise could work. But though, given how well the Mario movie did, it could end up being an announcement for a Mario movie sequel instead. Either way, any sort of Nintendo movie magic would be incredible. It's been a little while now since Pokemon Scarlet and Violet broke the Pokemon mold with an incredible open world sandbox to discover. The first batch of DLC is said to be in the works for autumn this year, so having fresh footage on what to expect would be a great highlight for Nintendo Direct. Typically though, these Pokemon trailers would be saved for a Pokemon Presents, but even a little teeny tiny teaser to keep that Paldea flame alight would be amazing. This one is an obvious inclusion to the Nintendo Direct mix, but definitely would be a great thing to see. More classic Mario Kart content coming through DLC. It would be great to see these classic tracks revitalised on Switch, plus any new ones Nintendo have waiting in the wings. It's been a great DLC ride so far, with so many neat medleys of retro courses and new tour designs to play through as well. Having a glimpse of what's to come would be a great way to satisfy your Mario Kart itch. These pair of games have been in pretty much every single prediction video I've ever done. Heavily rumoured for the last few years, HD ports of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have ended up being, well, nothing. Nintendo have been banking on these two games to fill the gaps, and the games are ready and optimised for standard controls, so porting these to Switch shouldn't be the biggest ask. Given how much hype there is for Zelda at the moment, having these two games as autumn or Christmas releases could be the perfect way to end the year. And speaking of Christmas, if there's one present I could ask for, it would be a brand new Star Fox game, or even a port of Star Fox Zero, but with traditional controls. There's so much love for the furry space shooting posse, but little game content since the Wii U release. Nintendo should definitely bring back those much loved furry space pilots with online multiplayer, multiple routes for different characters, an epic animated story. It would be such a great Star Fox adventure. Now, the last thing is pretty much a very obvious thing, but I think no matter what Nintendo decide to do with their next big Nintendo Direct, whether it's in June, July or September, I think there'll definitely be Pikmin content. It makes so much sense. It could be a standalone Direct, but no matter how Nintendo do it, I think Pikmin is such a unique game concept and series that Nintendo really need to spend a bit of time explaining just how it works, what's the Pikmin controls, what's the lore, and a little backstory as well. So there we go, 10 big predictions for the next Nintendo Direct. What do you think of our predictions? Let us know with a comment below, and also share your predictions, your wish list for the next big Nintendo Direct. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, you may want to hit the subscribe button. And before you move on to the next video, check out our exclusive merch, Geeky and Gaming Designs voted for you. Links are below. Thank you so much for your support. And there we go, Nintendo Direct, one of the biggest events of the year. We are so hyped for it, I can't wait to tune in. Thanks so much for watching guys, see you in the next one.